John 17 verse 5, a horrible translation. Many know this scripture by heart as to read, "And now, Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory I had with you before the world began." Those who translated this from Greek into English translated this by the ongoing traditions taught in the churches. It is hard to believe that this was done accidental, but let's give them a benefit of doubt. There are two really simple things to point out, and not so obvious unless a person knows their Greek or they sifted through the Greek with really good tools to notice this. First, the word that is used for "I had" is an imperfect active word, not dative. This alone changes the whole meaning of this scripture. So, when these two are placed in this scripture side by side, it should have been translated with this meaning, "And now you honor me, Father, from yourself, the honor I was receiving in front of the world to be from you." This is a literal translation. But even a better translation would be for John 17 verse 5. "And now, Father, honor me from yourself, the honor that I was receiving in front of the world, from you." This and many mistranslations and misunderstanding come from missing small errors like this. The Greek word epsilon chi omicron nu is an imperfect form of the verb chi omega, which means to have or to hold. The imperfect tense generally conveys continuous or ongoing action in the past. So, in this context, epsilon chi omicron nu could indeed be translated as "I was having" or "I was receiving," focusing on an ongoing action rather than a completed one. In this interpretation, where you're emphasizing that Jesus is being honored in front of the world, translating epsilon chi omicron nu as "I was receiving" fits well if you want to emphasize a continual or progressive reception of honor. The Greek word pyro is a preposition, pronounced pro, can be translated as "in front of." It often indicates a position or time that is earlier or before something. In biblical or theological contexts, the precise translation can depend on the specific passage and its usage.